Here's an eye-opener for you. Homeless shelters in the Miami Valley are providing more nights of shelter than ever before. Tonight we're learning St. Vincent de Paul has seen a 41% increase in need in the past 6 years. So the organization is now going above and beyond to try to bring those numbers down. News reporter Maytal Levy with an example of what's working in the Miami Valley tonight.
We were carrying our bags. I'd never been so tired of bags. We had bags of everything we could possibly carry, and we carried them everywhere we went.
Valina Rankin and her 37-year-old daughter Valerie were living life day to day.
You feel like you're putting everybody out, which you are, even though they say you aren't, you are. And it was a very stressful time.
After they ran out of places to stay, Valina says they were living out of a hotel. By spring of 2014, the pair found themselves at St. Vincent de Paul's.
Every walk of life you can imagine was in this building.
The mother and daughter slept on the family side in the shelter, adapting to a structured and crowded life. At the time, the shelter housed around 60 children.
We weren't back outside, so your freedom is very limited, but it had to be that way.
The shelter just celebrated its 30th anniversary, providing refuge to thousands. About 6 years ago, David Bohart was diagnosed with cancer. That's when he began asking himself the legacy question.
What did you do with what you were given? And I wasn't happy with the answer. And so I intentionally looked for a job, a position that would have meaning.
Now he's the executive director of St. Vincent de Paul's, overseeing all of the organization's programs. Montgomery County established a 10-year plan to end homelessness in 2005. Nearly 2 years after it was initiated, the recession hit, making the goal harder to achieve.
We will have poverty in our community for as long as the community is here. The important thing is to do everything we can to minimize its impact.
During Valina and Valerie's 4-month stay, the shelter created a plan to get them back on their feet. Their case manager connected them with housing services. Now the pair are living in a home through a St. Vincent housing program and aren't doing any heavy lifting.
It's real nice to get into our home now, and the first thing I did was put every one of our bags up in the closet. They're put away, and it's a wonderful feeling when you carry them for so long.
When you provide a person with an opportunity, when you treat them with respect, when you show them the road to recovery, it's amazing how many take advantage of that opportunity.
We're getting our smiles back, and that's what St. Vincent's did.
The shelter says they won't turn anyone away, even if they are filled to capacity, and they have plenty of volunteer opportunities. If you're interested in helping, look for this story on WDTN.com. Maytal Levy, 512.